The Chicago Cubs grabbed headlines with a massive offseason splash by locking up Alex Bregman, but another move quietly slipped through the cracks. While fans were focused on star power and championship memories, the Cubs added a veteran arm that could turn into a meaningful depth piece with everything to prove. Right-handed reliever Yacksel Ríos recently signed a minor league deal with Chicago after spending time in the New York Mets organization. It was a low-key transaction announced during the Cubs convention, a weekend filled with celebrations and nostalgia. That timing alone explains why the move barely registered. But for Ríos, this signing could represent one final opportunity to revive a career that has taken him across baseball's long and uncertain road. Ríos has spent parts of multiple seasons in the majors, bouncing between organizations while searching for stability. His journey began when he was drafted by the Phillies, and since then he has worn several uniforms, adapting to new systems and new expectations along the way. That constant movement never made his path easy, but it did shape him into a resilient pitcher who understands how quickly chances can disappear. His most memorable stretch came with Boston during their playoff push. The Red Sox took a chance on him mid-season, and he delivered solid outings in meaningful games. He handled pressure, limited damage, and proved he could contribute at the highest level. Even so, roster decisions and depth concerns pushed him back to the margins, and that window closed almost as quickly as it opened. Since then, injuries and limited opportunities have slowed his momentum. He last appeared in the majors with Oakland and later represented Puerto Rico on an international stage, reminding evaluators that his arm talent was still there. A stint in the Mets system followed, but injuries again stood in the way, forcing him to spend long stretches rehabbing instead of competing. Now healthy and motivated, Ríos arrives in the Cubs organization with little fanfare but plenty of urgency. At this stage of his career, every bullpen session matters. Every outing becomes an audition. Chicago likely views him as experienced depth, a hard thrower capable of covering innings at Triple-A while staying ready for a call that may or may not come. That uncertainty is exactly what makes this story compelling. Not every offseason move is about stars or headlines. Some are about survival, perseverance, and one more shot at proving you belong. For Ríos, this deal is not just another transaction. It is a chance to rewrite the ending. If he finds his rhythm and stays on the field, the Cubs could uncover a reliable bullpen option when they least expect it. And if not, his journey still reflects the reality of professional baseball, where persistence often matters just as much as talent. This signing may have gone unnoticed, but it carries a story worth watching closely.